Light it up, baby. Light it up.
Oh, hey there. I didn't see you. Probably wondering, John, what are you doing in a spacesuit in the kitchen? Well, I've got a great explanation for you because Elijah Badger just committed. And Billy's cooking, baby! He's cooking right now, leading anybody and everybody. So, to honor the GOAT, Billy Ballsack, to show how to start in the kitchen. Yeah, we cooking up, baby. We cooking up. Gators by $1 million. Let's roll the show.
Let's go, baby. How about them Gators? We cooking up a little spicy spice, a little do-si-do for the boys. You know, a list came out from Rivals. Not that anybody listens to them or watches that recruiting site anymore. Gave Billy a C in the transfer portal. Billy wasn't done. Billy likes to put in the oven at 350 for 45. He likes to let it bake. He likes to let it cook a little bit. You gotta let the bread rise, baby. You jumped to conclusions, rival. You played yourself, okay? A++ here for Billy and the boys in the transfer portal. And also, when I was saying that Billy and the Gators are in a buying ability, and everybody was like, they're not buyers, though. You can't be a buyer. I accept your apology for being mildly, atrociously incorrect, okay? And also, secondly, suck it, all right? Because I was right again. I'm on an absolute burner. I can't miss. From the logo, eyes closed, doesn't matter. It's going in. That's where we're at right now. Dialed up, jazzed up, going undefeated. It's unbelievable. We're not going to lose a single game. I've been modest about it this entire offseason, very humbled, saying it's going to be tough. We'll see how it plays out. This is what you're going to get. We're not losing. Also, it's been a day for the boys. I tell you, Scotty Scheffler wakes up, goes to jail for 5 minutes, gets out, shoots a 5 under 66, doesn't care. See you on the other side, right? We also had the EA drop the trailer. It's like a minute long. A minute long, the trailer was dropped. I have yet to watch it. And I did this for you guys. I didn't watch it because I wanted to react live. I knew we'd be rocking and rolling today in the spacesuit. I had a good feeling. I had an inkling. Just letting you know, okay? So I was like, you know what? I'll be a good little boy. I've been seeing posts, clips, chills. It has every fiber in my body has wanted to watch this clip. But now we get to wait and see. Okay? Now we get to wait and see, and we get to watch it together, and I'm excited about it. But first, before we do any of that, of course, Elijah Badger. Great graphic by Hayes Fawcett. Still, the guy, I got to get Newberg on here. I got a bone to pick. You don't put over Washington and Arizona. You posted a graphic 48 hours ago. It's between these three schools. Why isn't Florida? Why don't you put Florida over? Shelton, it's semantics. Who cares? It's the principle. Just don't tell me. You're telling me you're biased. Okay? You're not supposed to be. Hayes. Okay? That's all I got to say about that. Just treat us fairly. Okay? That's all that I ask. I don't ask for much. This is a massive pickle. We've been talking about it for the last, I feel like, week. This thing has gone its route. We've talked about how great he is, what he's able to do, what he's done with very little at Arizona State. I've got a cool little stat here. Benjamin Joseph Sykes tweeted this out. This is working off a wide receiver who played a minimum 20 snaps at the Power 5. Snaps, slot, 30%, wide out, 66%. Targets, 99, with ranked with 23rd. Receptions, 65, tied with Ricky, familiar with that first-round draft pick, BT Dubs. Yards, 713, 49th overall. Yards reception, 11 yards reception, ranking him 181st. 8 receiving touchdowns, had three of his 8 receiving touchdowns for the team. So damn near the entire team, basically. He was the team. Yak, yards after catch, he ranked 8th, 546. The guy just is an absolute stud. And again, we've talked about this. Who was throwing to him? He had Trenton Burgott with 60% completion rate, 1 touchdown, 4 interceptions with a 54.9. Jaden Rashada before that, and then Drew Prine, 53% completions and 29.7. The guy was working with nobody. He had Soder back there throwing him the football. Versus Graham Mertz last year at 72% completion rate. The guy doesn't miss his targets. The only reason they were incomplete passes is because the refs made the wide receiver drop the ball, because our guys don't drop balls either. 2,900 yards, 20 TDs, 3 interceptions with a 77 point. Great. Fantastic stuff here. Now, before we dive into any more things, happy to see you. We got some super chats here. I do want to give a shout out to those guys really quick. We got some big ones here. Nathan P says $5. We are so back. We're back, baby. I don't say it often, but we ain't fucking losing. Pardon my French, kids. Allo, what's up, baby? $20 says, hey, Sean, it's been a while. Bro, you telling me? I just sent you on Twitter. Like, where you been? How about Billy Ballsack? We are so back, 12-0. Let's effing go. I love it. And then another one here from Brady Moore. It says $5. Says, go Gators. See you in August when we wax Miami. I couldn't agree more. Now, somebody mentioned, brought it to my attention, said, hey, what's going on with Aiden Mazzell? You know, why haven't we spoken about Aiden Mazzell? You guys are in the chats. Why haven't we talked about Aiden Mazzell? It's not that we're not talking about Aiden Mazzell. I think we learned a lot about the spring game of where these wide receivers are fitting and how they're going to function. Aiden Mazzell looked like an absolute stud. He is the clear number one guy on the second team, all right? So what that lets me know is that we established, Eugene's going to be number one. Then you've got, we're assuming that Shamir DK from Wisconsin is going to step up and be the guy. We hope that that's the only reason we bring him in. He's not coming in to be a backup guy. Then Khalil Jackson has played exceptional football. He doesn't carry the flash like the other guys do because he doesn't have the stars coming in, so we always forget him. But the guy is an absolute stud, excuse me. Oh, God, I'm going to be crucified. And now you add Elijah Badger to the mix. There is 4 just talented guys that are going to be on that roster. That doesn't mean Aiden Mazzell's not going to see the football field. I believe Aiden's going to be similar to what Eugene was at the beginning of the year. We're going to see flashes of him. Don't forget, Aiden Mazzell's coming off an injury from last year. Dealt with an injury coming out of high school. Had to put on some weight. Had a lot of things he had to come over. This is truly, in my opinion, going to be his freshman year. A lot of questions on Andy Jean. He's coming off an injury. We got Abrams. There's so much talent in this wide receiver room and so much potential. I am ecstatic. This room looks juicy. It looks delicious. And Elijah Badger has 2 more years under his belt. So now we've got, think about next year. I know we're getting way, but 2 years from now, when DJ Lagway is going for his Heisman campaign, you've got Elijah Badger who's going to be in the system. You've got Eugene Wilson going into his 3rd year. Aiden Mazzell going into his 3rd year. You're going to have all the young wide receivers that are slowly coming up. I mean, you could pick any of them and see how they fit in. And I won't be surprised with the number 1 wide receiver coming out of 2025. But I'm getting ahead of myself, and I know that I am because I'm fired up right now. And lies are flowing. $50. My goodness, my man here. Ready to rock and roll. CTNS. I can't remember his name from the other day. Gator, $50 super chat. I told you to get that suit ready, bro. No lies told ever. Never. We don't lie here, boys. Only with facts and truth and honesty. And thank you for the $50 super chat. That is absolutely incredible. You're amazing. Good to see you here. 300 in the chat, boys. Be sure to smash the like button and subscribe. Show some love. Whew. I love it. This completes the portal. This is a hell of a close. Now, the next question, we talked about it on Wednesday a little bit. Who is to leave? That part we don't know yet. But what I do want to look at is 2024 now. With this addition, where does this put us? Overall, how does this flow? We rank it 7th, right behind Miami. Do we jump them? We jump. Oh, we didn't jump them. We did. I thought, oh, God, you would have seen me do a front flip right here and now. Yep. He's coming over as a 4-star recruit, 6'2", 190. As a transfer, he's still staying as a 4-star. So listen to this, boys. The last 3 pickups for Billy. Jason Zimdamela, excuse me. 4-star. Actually, he's a higher rated 4-star. Come in the transfer portal. Haven't seen that yet. 4-star offensive lineman, the number 1 offensive lineman for 2024. Kermina McLean, 0.94, 4-star. And now Elijah Badger, 0.94 star. You want to talk about cooking in the portal, baby? And you want to give him a C+ rivals? I want to redo. I want to scratch your article and a handwritten apology to Billy Napier and the boys saying I effed up. I want crucifixion to happen. That's what I want. So this puts us still in 7th place behind Miami with 35 commits. They're at 298. We're at 288. Our average player rating is much, much higher. Again, they have 22 3-stars in this equation here. 22 3-stars. So, look, good for them. But all in all, a hell of a finish for that 2024 class. A lot of fantastic, not just fantastic talent, but impact players right away. Guys are going to make a difference today, yesterday, tomorrow, the following day. I mean, just cook me up some macaroni and cheese and spit it at me. You know what I mean? Oh, yo. Look, hey, Army Sniper, he's been in the dungeon. He's been tucked away for a couple of months. He's been pouting. He's throwing some shade here. And Cody's got to bow down now and accept the apology. $100 here. Dono says, keep cooking. Forgive me, Cody. I think Sorley out here getting a little soft tart. He's feeling a little bit better, boys. I love to see when Gator Nation is able to come back around. Army, Sorley was in a dark place for a little bit. We lost him, but he seems to have come full circle, and we love you, Sorley. You're always welcomed here. But him and Cody had a weird beef. I let it fly. Those boys, boys will be boys. And this is what happens. We handle it over $100 on a super chat. That's how we get it done here on the show. I love it. I love it. You the man, Sorley. I appreciate you. Forgiven. Look at this. Look at the little kumbaya here. See, Billy, you see what happens when you just give us what we want? You bring peace to the world. Okay? I mean, look at this. We're solving world hunger over here. We're solving wars with just a single commit. The power of the sunglass emoji, Billy. The guy has no clue what he can do. Unbelievable. Forgive my guy. Glad to have you back. Can't wait to see you during the live show. I love it. I'm going to cry. It's absolutely beautiful. I got a huge eggplant. I love it. Wow. I love it. Good stuff. Great pickup. Hell of a transition. Billy is out here working. Boys, the man's back is against the wall, right? He's been put on a PIP, a performance enhancement plan. The guy's on a 2-week notice, right? The guy's acting like he just got a promotion. Like he's just, you know what I'm saying? The guy is moving and navigating like he is the man. Like he's coming off a 10-win season. That's how he's moving right now. And that, to me, guys, he's just walking around with just coconuts down there. Just built different. Built different. You know what I'm saying? Back's against the wall, gun to his head, doesn't even flinch. Doesn't even bat an eye. Goes, I got you. We need to bring Billy to Vegas. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would trust this guy with my 401k. Billy, where are we headed? What table do you want? Do I double down here? He wouldn't even flinch. And I would trust him with my life. We could be down $120, and I'm like, I think we're gonna turn this thing around. That's how I feel right now. That's where we're at. I mean, have you seen anybody act like this in funk? Sam Pittman literally lost his job. Hear me out. Sam Pittman, the head coach of Arkansas, literally lost his job in the middle of the season. Maybe not literally, but there's a lot of sources that said he did. Doesn't lose his job, fires a few coaches, loses their quarterback in KJ Jefferson, and signs a 28-year-old as a wide receiver in the transfer portal. That guy's back's literally against the wall, and that's how he responds. We got Buzzcut Billy out here just cooking. 5-star, 5-star, 4-star, number one guy from this year, number one guy from that year. Doesn't matter. I want him. I'm going to get him. And you want to hate on the guy. How can you hate on a guy like that? He's unstoppable right now. He's unstoppable. My goodness. I can't imagine. He walks into the house and his wife is just hot. I mean, he's the hottest guy in the room. Just the aroma that he's got to be giving off right now. You know what I'm saying? I mean, geez Louise, Billy. I mean, you got me hot. You got me hot, Billy. I'm fired up. You know what I mean? I mean, what am I not fired up? But I'm extra fired up today. Started the day off in the kitchen. If you haven't seen the intro, rewind the beat because it's absolutely incredible. Shout out to the wife for recording it and holding the kid. You can't teach those kind of things, boys. Whew. I'm fired up. If you can't tell, I'm just absolutely jazzed up to be here. Now, great pickup. Was hoping this was happen. Perfect timing. Got home just in time for this. Excited about that. Now, what I do want to do is, like I said, I have not watched the EA Sports announcement for the college football game, which drops in July. We're also in discussion, the crew and I, Cody, there's a 32-team dynasty league that you can put together. Hear me out. We're going to put a league together for High Top Sports. I don't know how many people are going to be in it. I don't know if we're going to do the full 32. I don't know if you have to do that. But we're going to put a season together, have a grand prize for the winner. We're going to stream the games weekly. We've got some big things coming up for this game. I'm excited for this game. We've been talking about it. It's our childhood. It's coming out July 9th, but they released the trailer for it today. And I have yet to watch it. I've waited. I'm a man of my word. I wanted to watch it, and I could have just act like I didn't see it. I don't do those kind of things. Keep it a buck with you boys and girls, okay? So, we're going to watch that. which I'm excited for. Again, be sure to smash the like button and subscribe, boys. The show on Wednesday absolutely crushed. Your guys' support on that was fantastic. And I do appreciate you. But, of course, before we do any of that, we got to pay the bills here, boys and girls. So let's give a shout out to our sponsors here. PSA, okay? Think you've mastered the look in sweatpants and joggers? You're one step away from pajamas in public. Your significant other said you look like a slob. It's time to show your sexy ass in jeans. If you take anything from our show today, it's that perfect jean isn't just another pair of stiff, uncomfortable, nut-crushing pants. They cracked the code to solving all your denim difficulties. And the best part? They make 6 fits. From skinny to thick, waist size from 26 to 50, and lengths from 26 to 38. So whether you're a thick daddy, short king, or anything between, they perfectly fit your body and accentuate your ass sets. Pun intended. Trust us when we say that they're truly the effing perfect jeans. Once you try them, you'll never go back. Boys and girls, I know you're tired probably hearing about some denim, but we support our sponsors around here. They make sure my butt looks extra thick and extra juicy on a daily basis. I stand behind them. I stick with them. We support them here. Go use the code HIGHTOP15 and go support them as well, okay? I know some of you boys could use yourself a new pair of jeans. I've seen you, okay? We've chit-chatted at the games. You need a nice little slick player. Gets a little juicy just going on. The wife will say thank you. She'll appreciate it. Lock it in, okay? Finally time to stop crushing your balls and uncomfortable jeans by going to theperfectjean.nyc. Our listeners get 15% off your first order plus free shipping, free returns, and free exchange when you use the code HIGHTOP15 at checkout. That's 15% off for new customers at theperfectjean.nyc with promo code HIGHTOP15. After your purchase, they'll ask you where you heard about them. Heard about us? Please support our show and tell them we sent you. F your khakis and get the perfect jean. I love it. I appreciate it. Thank you for letting me get that out. Quick, super chat. We're humming today on super chat, boy. I love it. Where'd it go? Couldn't be more ready for this season and the seasons to come. I mean, we are really starting to ramp up. And look, I'm excited because the football, the game will also allow us to, the football game, the EA Sports will allow us to transition into perfectly. Like, dude, we get fired up for the game, for the season now. The college football game is going to take this to a whole new level, which is going to be absolutely incredible. All right, let's go ahead and pull this thing up here. And let's watch this. Let's just enjoy this. I might pause it. I've already seen clips of it already, but I'm fired up. I'm going to make me smaller because I have to see this. I have to appreciate this thing in all its glory here, boys. I really do. I really, really do. All right, I'm so excited to watch this, dude. I'm so excited. Look at that, baby! Bro, how sick is that? Huh? Hold on, let me rewind this beat. Bro, Sapp, Jackson, Mertz, Banks. Bro, you kidding me, bro? How cool is that? How cool is that, dude? Oh, my goodness.
Finally, it is here. You can take all that just another game stuff and throw it out. The eyes of the nation are on this field today, and that's what these players live for.
Woo! Goosies, baby! Oh my God.
Welcome to the jungle. We got fun and games.
I gotta turn this down. I'm gonna get copyrighted. Bro, the tradition of Iowa waving to the hospital. I love it. Ewers! Chomp chomp, baby. Oh, Army. Whoop! See ya. Wouldn't want to be ya. Wow. Look at the detail, bro. Oh, Miami just made it. Wow, let's go, baby. I love how they have, your game sucks. And I mean by Madden, when they have to add it to the game. They're like, nobody's going to buy this shitty game now because this game's out. So let's just go ahead and give it away for free when they buy the deluxe. I'm not buying that shitty edition. I'm buying the one right in the middle. I don't care about Madden 20. Who cares about that game? I want this game. I'm getting it 3 days early, July 16th. So July 16th, we are going to have a drop party live show. I'll figure all of it out when it gets close to it. But by golly, ladies and gentlemen, we are back in every kind of way. What a day, huh? What a day. How are you guys feeling it? Is this a walk-on too? I'll talk about that in just a minute. Fans on the game look better. That's important there. $5 from Dalton says we're dropping 50 on Miami. We are back, baby. Hell yeah, Dalton. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Oh, no, super chat. Dom says this deserves blackjack. This deserves blackjack bowl cut. This is why, Dom, you can't drink before 5 on Friday, bro. I told you this. I told you to stop. I have no clue what you just meant there. Whew. I don't know what just happened to me. I'm so fired up. I just minimize myself. Anyways, wow. What a day. What a show. I'm fired up to be here. Great addition. Great addition to, you missed the intro. Yeah, if you guys didn't see the intro, if you're just popping in, go watch the intro to this show. The intro is absolutely incredible. It's top 10 intro of all time, without a shadow of a doubt. Blackjack? Did someone say blackjack? I mean, I'm down for blackjack. I don't know if that's what he implied there, but look, I believe Badger's coming on as a scholarship. So we were talking about Wednesday who would be the one to take the hit here. So that's probably going to be our next topic of discussion, our next show. Like, what happens here? We talked about Cam Carroll. He can take an injury year so he can stay on scholarship, but he can't play football. There's been kind of some updates on his injury. Marcus Burke was tossed around. Jaquavion Frazier's. We'll see. It's a weird situation because technically you can't enter into the transfer portal. So I don't know how that's going to play out, but that's a Billy's problem, not our problem. Our problem is how do we, just figuring out how many games we're going to win. Well, it's all of them. So we already figured that out too. I don't know all we have to figure out is honestly our travel arrangements to the championship game. That's honestly what we got to figure out. So I love it. I'm fired up, boys. Big pickup. Great pickup. Perfectly executed in the transfer portal cycle. I think this is what I love. We criticized Billy last year during the transfer portal. Felt that, moved very slowly. It like we were playing catch up. Didn't get the quite targets that we needed. Not everything panned out the way that we wanted to. They said we had to readdress. They readdressed the winter portal. Feel like they executed wonderfully, and now they have absolutely crushed the spring portal as well. Also, too, I forgot to speak about this, but Billy spoke about Damian George and the progress that he has made this offseason. Had nothing but great things to say about him. And I told you guys, and everyone wanted to yell at me and give me a hard time for it, his transition from tackle to guard, I think is going to be absolutely massive. This kid is going into his third year. I think he's going to be a big-time game changer. That guard position, we kind of gave George a lot of flack last year, but I'm excited to see what he's going to be able to do. The tackle position seemed to be in a healthy, great place with a ton of experience with Crenshaw, Manuel, and Barber. And I think Waits has stepped in a couple of times. Maybe I'm getting that incorrect, but things are coming together. And I know it's the offseason. I know it's talking season, but we ain't fucking losing. I mean, I don't know how else to say it anymore. I try to keep it reserved. I try to keep it well tamed, but I just can't. We're not going to lose a game. And it's going to be crazy, So honestly, here's what we're going to do before we sign off. I would get with your wife, get with your work, start scheduling out late December and January. Start figuring out travel plans, start putting away championship travel. Those things are going to get expensive. So I just want you guys we need to get in the headset now. We got to start putting a little nest egg away, a little squirrel nugget to be prepared for what is to come. All right. So that's my word of advice for today. It's May 17th. Mark it on your calendar. Shelton told me down this day to be ready. And you're either going to listen or you didn't. So just don't be the guy that didn't listen. That's all that I'm saying. I love y'all. 400 strong on a Friday pop-up show. You guys are incredible. I can't thank y'all enough for always loving, tuning in, being fired up, jazzed up as much as I am. The super chats today, incredible. CTNS Gator, Sorley, Allopack, Dom. Let me see who else we got. Dalter, Brady, Nathan P., Love y'all. Thank you so much. You guys are incredible. Wow. I'll go live all day. You know what I mean? I love it. Love you guys. Buy GameStop stock. You're right. Buy GameStop stock to pay for the trip. Then sell when it's high. Don't lose money like I did. It's been rough. But Billy saved the day. I love you guys. Smash the like button. Subscribe. Until next time. Peace and love, baby.